Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play GG Aleste for the Game Gear. We are now in Moonchild's base, and we are going through some long green corridors while also trying to survive. When I start out with the D weapon, but I get H and keep it for almost the entire round. I stay at the very bottom to maximize my chances of hitting everything that I can and keeping the play field as open as possible. And I don't switch back to D until the very end. Because at the very end, you get your last chance at getting the D weapon. You don't get it in the next round. You can't get it in the next round. Now that's the end of the first section. We just go down one level in the base. We go one level deeper into enemy territory, and this is where the fun begins. As much as I would like to switch back to D, I'm not going to do that, because I want to keep not only the homing missile, but also my lives and also my own sanity. If you die at any point in the game, you actually don't go down in power much, which is a good thing. It's not like R-Type or Gradius, where once you die, it's pretty much over. No, you still have a chance to get back to the power level for everything that you had. If you die multiple times, that's when you're going to have a bad time. So, once again, staying near the bottom here, taking at everything when I can. You're probably wondering about the enemies that teleport in from the corner and then just move towards the center and then move up once you're vertically tracked with them. If you know what you're doing, you can easily take them out with the homing shot. As for this boss, I focus on any turrets that are open while also trying not to get shot by the red projectiles. And once I take out all 4 of the projectiles, I can then work on the core. If you know what you're doing, you can do this very, very quickly. Now it's time for the third section of the Moonchild base. And you kind of should have seen that coming. Those teleporting ships with the green cores followed by the teleporting Gundams that come out of the corner. Thankfully, I stick to the bottom, only move when I absolutely have to, and that kind of keeps everything a little wide open and a little easier for me to move around in. There are a few times in the stage where I do cut it close, and you'll pretty much be able to figure them out. And when it comes to the enemies that shoot the blue lasers, the little Gundams that shoot the tiny blue lasers, I do try to wipe them out as much as possible. They do become a bit of a priority when they show up. But as long as I'm moving around and just keep firing, I should be able to take them out. Now for this boss, this mini boss teleports in and out. I get some shots in with my regular primary weapon when I have to, and let the homing shots do more of the work. And then when the motor shots come down, that's when I move out of the way. There is a 3-way shot that comes with the mortar shots, but if you're all the way to the side, if you're far away from this mini boss, you can easily see it coming and you can easily dodge it. Now it's time for Section 4. Once again, we're kind of cruising along just like we always have. We got more missiles. We got some more ships that kind of split in 2 already. We have more of the teleporting corner mechs. And here I am once again, sticking to the center, only moving around away from the bottom when I really need to. That one spaceship that just moved from the bottom to the top and shooting the 3-way shots, it only shows up from the sides. Worry about taking out the smaller, easier to defeat enemies while avoiding the shots from that big spaceship. It's the only one like it in the entire level. And as long as you're taking out the smaller enemies, you don't have to worry about taking that out. Now I take out the 2 turrets here and kind of go around in a circle opposite this mini-boss. That way I don't get hit by the tiny lasers from the side, and I'm not lined up vertically with it where it can hit me with a laser. Because of that, I'm able to take this down very quickly with the homing shot. Homing shot pretty much does all the work there. And now for the 5th and final section of Round 7. Once again, we have more of the most pesky enemies in the game coming at me. There's a homing shot. I think that's the last time you can get the homing shot too, though. I think you can get it at least once in round 8. And I kind of cut it close with that one corner mech there, but I managed to make everything work there. And near the end of this section is the D weapon. I grabbed that because this is the last chance I'm going to have to get it in the entire game. And now it's time to work on this boss. I kind of use a combination of the shield and my primary weapon to take this thing out. If any of the shots from the shield come at it, so be it. That'll be more damage for me. And from here, I kind of use the shield and my primary weapon to stick to one side, so that way I can take out half the turrets. Then I take out the other half. Make sure you take out the turrets first. Having the D weapon here is definitely a must. From here, I can just kind of stay back, use my primary shots and my shield shots when I have to. That way I can take out the red projectiles when absolutely necessary. I played a little more safe than usual, but I eventually beat this boss. And now it's time for stage 8, or round 8, where we are in the finale of the game. This is the final round. We beat this round, we beat the game. So join me next time where we take on round 8. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!